This concerns the referral of fiscal bills in the California Legislature. Now, recognizing that the legislature recently completed its fiscal committee deadline for the 2025 legislative session, there were still a lot of questions raised regarding when bills have to be heard in the Senate and Assembly Appropriations Committees, and why some bills may not be keyed fiscal but were still sent to the fiscal committees. By way of background, Joint Rule 10.5 specifies guidance to the attorneys in the California Office of Legislative Counsel, or OLC, when determining whether a bill should be keyed as a fiscal bill. The keying of a bill is done by the drafting attorneys at OLC. It's not done by the fiscal committees in the legislature, nor the Department of Finance, nor the Legislative Analyst's Office. So if the attorneys at OLC determine that a bill is fiscal, then the measure will be re-referred to the Appropriations Committee in each House. The respective Rules Committees do not refer a bill to the Appropriations Committee when it's keyed fiscal. Rather, they refer bills to one or more policy committees. Now, if OLC determines that a bill is not fiscal, then the measure will be sent only to the policy committee or committees for hearing unless either appropriations committee requests that that measure be referred by the rules committee over to the fiscal committee. Under Joint Rule 10.5, there are four bases for keying a bill fiscal. A bill that appropriates money is a fiscal bill. A bill that results in a substantial expenditure of state money is a fiscal bill. A bill that results in a substantial increase or loss of revenue to the state is a fiscal bill. And a bill that results in the reduction of expenditures of state money relating to a state agency program or function is also a key bill. Those are the four bases for keying a bill fiscal. Now, Joint Rule 10.5 can be suspended in either House for a particular bill by approval of the Committee on Rules and a two-thirds vote of the membership of that House. However, this rarely occurs in the legislature. Now, despite a bill being keyed fiscal and being re-referred to the Appropriations Committee, the respective fiscal committees have discretion to deal with those measures, either sending them to their suspense file or passing them without going to suspense because the fiscal impact is deemed to be nominal. Finally, like any other standing committee of the legislature, the respective appropriations committees can request a bill be re-referred to their committee through a request made to their House's Rules Committee. And if the Assembly or Senate Committee on Rules approves that request, then the bill will be re-referred to the Fiscal Committee. The two appropriations committees have long requested non-fiscal bills be heard by their committee, despite not being keyed fiscal by OLC. This long-standing practice is due to the fiscal committees having determined that OLC's interpretation of the provisions of Joint Rule 10.5 sometimes would not have certain measures be heard by the two fiscal committees. As a result of this, a simple re-referral request to their Rules Committee ensures that proper consideration of the potential fiscal effects of a bill are appropriately considered by the two appropriations committees.